CBS wrote there are 5 NFL players with the most to prove in 2025. 5 players with the most to prove in 2025.
5 players with the most to prove.
Caleb is not on this list.
Ooh, I would have thought he'd be on that
Caleb
list.
is not. It is 5 quarterbacks. Caleb is not one of them. I will give you the quarterback, and you tell me whether or not Caleb has more pressure than the quarterback that I give you, okay?
All right.
We all understand the
I'm
rules?
ready. Yeah.
All right. Caleb or Dak Prescott is number 5.
Who's got more pressure?
Mm-hmm.
I think Dak's making
60 million.
60 million, and there's more expectations on him than there is on a second-year quarterback with a new head coach. I would give Dak Prescott as guy that's got more pressure.
All right.
Does he have more to prove, though? I guess he does in a sense because he's not.
Is it prove or who's got more pressure?
More to prove?
More to prove.
I don't think Dak has anything to prove. We know
Well, I
he's a
think
top
he's
10.
got to prove that he can win in the playoffs.
He's a top 10 quarterback.
He's got to prove he can
When
win
he's
in the
healthy,
playoffs.
he was in the MVP conversation.
He's got
2
to
years
prove.
ago.
He's got to prove he's still a top 10 quarterback. Out of sight, out of mind in the NFL. You got to find a way to pop this year.
I kind of feel like this is Caleb, but I think Dak's got something to prove in the playoffs. I think it's Caleb. I think Caleb's got more.
All right, we disagree there. Caleb or number 4, J.J. McCarthy.
Caleb.
Caleb, I would say, has more to prove. He still gets a honeymoon year. J.J.
Yes,
McCarthy.
Exactly.
I
More to
agree with
prove,
you guys.
Caleb.
Caleb or number 3, Bryce Young.
Bryce Young was good in the second half
He
of last
was.
year.
I might have to eat it on that
He
one.
carried Lily's Rusty Lug Nuts last year toward the end of the year.
I might have to eat it badly on that one.
That'd be the name of your fantasy team for those who aren't
that,
aware.
That would be my fantasy team. And he did.
Because
He did.
by week 2 of last year, I was like, that kid cannot
could
play.
not play. And they benched him.
And I'm like, he
But
cannot
that's
play.
what a perspective does for you. Another perspective. Go and look at it from the sidelines for a while and see what the hell you see.
I'm as stunned as anybody.
In that league, it doesn't matter if you're going to get humbled. You're going to get humbled. The game humbles you.
Yeah, that was a kid that looked clueless, honestly.
Yeah.
And with very limited physical ability, I'm like, this is never going to work.
And I picked their running back up at the beginning, too, Chubby Hubbard.
Chuba.
Love that guy. Chubby Hubbard.
So, who's got more to prove, though, Bryce Young or Caleb?
I think in this situation,
I don't know. That's a tough one. Bryce
I'll
Young.
lean toward Caleb.
All right.
All right.
But it's by a smidge, guy.
Caleb or number 2, Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson. I think I've drawn my conclusions on Anthony Richardson.
Isn't he getting close to not being able to stick around in the league?
This would be it.
Yeah, this
No,
is
he's getting close to going and being tried to another position. That's where he's going.
Yeah,
He's getting, maybe we can salvage him at another position.
I think it's Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
All right. And Caleb and number 1, Trevor Lawrence.
That's a very good one.
Trevor's had a 4,000-yard campaign. He's got a new coaching staff, though.
He's also been paid.
And
They
he's
gave him
been paid.
$275 million last offseason.
Yeah, and he's been paid. Who's got more to prove?
I think Trevor Lawrence has a lot to prove that he's actually as good as we all think. And that he can be a real franchise quarterback in this league. Do you guys agree with that?
I think it's Trevor Lawrence.
I think it is. I'm going to go Trevor. He only played 10 games last year because he got hurt.
I'll go with Trevor.
Okay. We all agree. Trevor Lawrence on that one.
Good one. Good lunch rush right
I
there.
like
my
that.
man.
Anything else? Well,
What else you got for
Maybe
us?
he's got
No,
something
it's
else.
I
good
got one more
topic.
thing real quick.
Go
I
ahead.
wrote,
It's a good topic.
I wrote at the very bottom. Coming to minor league baseball today, actually. They're going to start today. MLB is going to use technology called Hawkeye for checked swings in the minors.
Oh.
Both can challenge
Hawkeye.
Both
the
can
batter and the team in the field on
challenge.
defense,
Right.
technically.
Either can challenge.
They can challenge this.
I like it.
Is this Alan Alda's company?
It's not Alan Alda's company. Funny guy.
That's
Sure.
that is a
It's a very
70s
dated
Such an
reference.
old
It's a
reference.
very dated reference.
You know what?
Oh
Is
my
that Colonel
God.
Potter's company?
And if you're young and you're saying, Yerk, that's old, Google them. Maybe you'll find something out and educate yourself.
It is a very dated, the 4077
Yeah.
is a very dated reference.
Suicide is painless.
I love that show.
Great all-time show.
Well, at
Great
least
show.
you got it, which is important
Well, it
for
was
me.
one of the only shows that was broadcast in English when I was in Saudi Arabia.
See?
So
There you
I'm
go.
surprised.
There you have it.
Yeah.
It's Carmen and